G'day. Saturday morning, first big full slate of college football. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to hit all the early games. I'm going to scour through the games, see what there is. Definitely hit all the early games in detail. Definitely have to come back at some point, hit up some late games, but all these 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Pacifics. So they're starting about an hour or so, I guess. Hit all these up and see how we go. Nothing's really jumping out as a data play. Yep, there is one. And it's actually a game I like. So Purdue, Ball State, 55% of the money's on Purdue, 53% of the master money. Like looking at that, more than 50% of the money on this game is master money. Looking at a number around 17 now. Bulk of this is at 17 plus 18. When it gets there, it gets tapped. Total well balanced. Then Nevada, Penn State. Looking at 64% of the money is Nevada, 99% of the master money is Nevada, and that is about 93% of the overall Nevada money is master. Let me see what these numbers are at. Plus 43-ish is the number now. 44 and a half is where the bulk of that money is. There was some strong money at minus 44, so that's interesting. It hasn't really moved much. It's just heavy at that 44 and a half. Total 75% on the under, 66% of the master money on the under. Not big volume games, these. So Old Dominion, Indiana, 54% of the money, Old Dominion, 75% of the master money, Old Dominion. And that bulk of that is at plus 24, which was some the other day and a fairly hefty whack this morning, the 24 there. So total, not enough there of notice. So New Mexico, Michigan, that's a later game. It's not a lot on it right now. I'll leave that one. Temple, Massachusetts. We're looking at 72% of the money's on Temple. 94% of the master money's on Temple. A lot of that is at -1. There is some -3, -3.5, +3 on the other side. The -1 was a strong bet, but that was also 5 days ago. So nothing really jumping out there. Total well balanced, not significant volume. The money line has been getting leaked a bit. We're looking at 87% of the money on the money line is Temple. Fuck, I don't even know what I was saying, but Temple is the one here with Temple, Massachusetts. But the bulk of this money, Massachusetts is at +50, +40. And then there's a bunch on Temple, -15, 17, 20, 22 there. So I'm not even sure much of the numbers are available. Syracuse, Tennessee, looking at 64% of the money's on Tennessee. Master chart well balanced. When it gets to 14 and a half, there's some 15 plus gets whacked. And then when it gets down to 13 and 12 and a half, got picked up there. So it looks like a strong number where it's sitting right now. Total has really good money, well balanced. Guessing it's all over the place. We're looking at 51 currently. This is a weird one because under 50. Oh, no, it's not. So 55 and a half under, 54 and a half, 53, 52, all got whacked significantly. And then we're seeing, and that's all 52 is today, 53, 54 and a half is like over a month ago. Over 49.5 today, over 50.5 today, over 51, and then we're seeing at the 51.5. So it looks like total was higher, got whacked down, found its spot, got all the way down to 49.5 from 55.5, and then found tape back on the other side. Just kind of shows that it's small margins, these points, these numbers, where you can find a sharp better or a originator or a arbor or somebody coming back the other way. If Hislis lands a number, it's not a good result, that's for sure. Florida, Atlantic, and Maryland. We're looking at 68% of the money on Atlantic, well-balanced master chart. Let me just see where minus 14 got a good whack yesterday, plus 14.5 got a tickle yesterday, plus 15 got a whack yesterday, plus 15.5 yesterday. So this went, let me see, time one. Yeah, so this bounced around between 14 and 15.5 yesterday, and every time it went to 15 and 15.5, it got good whack on the plus, and the minus 14 got a significant number of bets there as well. So looks like a strong number where it's sitting right now. 67% on the over, master chart well balanced. Again, 2 weeks ago over 57.5. Today we're seeing under 62, under 61.5 get action, and over 61. This is a good two-way action on the master chart there. Over 61, under 62. Fight that number all day, that's fine. Virginia, Coastal Carolina, not a lot there. Here's the super duper duper big game of the day, and it's setting up as a play. Texas, Ohio State. So we're looking at 73% of the money is on Texas. 81% of the master money is Ohio State. And those are at Ohio State. We're seeing significant bet at -1, -1.5, a little tickle at 2.5 a month or so ago. On the flip side, someone bought up to +3. 2.5, 4 or 5 days ago, and the 2. So it's really the numbers -1, -1.5 are getting good action the last few days from the master side, and the other side of it's just a whole lot of wreck money on Texas. So Ohio State is definitely a play. Need it for the house. Masters need it with us. So go Buckeyes. Total has good volume, well balanced. Let me see where it bounced around, because I guarantee this bounced. Over 45.5, under 47, which is where it's at now. Pretty decent, solid bets this morning. Didn't really nudge it, and then we got a breasting. And then the same on the money line. This just signifies, anyway, increases the reasons to be on Ohio State here. 68% of the money's on Texas. 92% of the master money is on Ohio. So -12, -08. All right, so that's definitely a play. What I probably need to do is try and find some way to record these bets that I'm putting on here and see how they actually perform. Maybe there's a bet recording app out there. I know there's Betstamp or something. I've never used it. Maybe someone wants to sponsor, give me an account, and I can put these things on it and have a tracker. Otherwise, I'm not tracking them. Just betting them. Marshall, Georgia, well balanced, not a lot of volume. Marshall does have a high master volume, They hit plus 39 pretty strong a couple of days ago. Minus 38's gotten some little bit of volume back, but total well balanced, nothing of note there. Toledo, Kentucky, 54% of the money's on Kentucky. 63% of the master money's on Kentucky. Looking at -7, -8, big bet month ago, and then again a few days ago, -8.5, -9, -9.5 is getting some good strong action. And that is today. And then, okay, I can see why it's not moving. We have a key indicator at 10, 10.5. So I don't think you'll see any 10 pop up there at any point in time. It's saying 9.5 and they're playing it strong. Total 75% on the over, 78% of the master money on the over. And that's looking at all 48, 48.5. So numbers that still exist. UTEP, Utah State. Most of it's on Utah State. Later game, we'll come back for that one. Colorado State, Washington, minimal volume. Hawaii, Arizona. Like all Arizona. Come back for that one later. Georgia Southern, Fresno. All the money's Georgia Southern, like 80%. But I'll come back and get a bit more detail on that later. Utah, UCLA, the same. Significant money. It's like 75% Utah, 62% master money Utah. All right, here's another 9 a.m. Northwestern Tulane. What is 75% of the money's on Northwestern. 64% of the master money is Northwestern. Let's see when that's all been played. So we are currently at 4.5 -5 got good money, -4.5 +6. That's yesterday and the day before got whacked pretty significantly. 6.5 got a tickle. So house definitely needing to lane there. When you get to 6, 5.5, it gets whacked that way. Nothing really coming back on the other side because it got bet early and it got bet at these numbers. Nothing on the total. Mississippi State, Southern Miss, well balanced. 68% of the master money is on Mississippi State. And this is all over the place. So -10. 3 weeks ago, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 12, 12.5 a few days ago, 13 yesterday, 13.5 yesterday, 14 yesterday and this morning. And then we're seeing pushback at the 14.5. So yeah, it's holding up that. Probably surprised that didn't go back to 14 based on who's betting it and what the volume is there. So 14.5. Proper bet at 14, which is probably why. Smart player at -14. 14.5 is getting some action, but it's not getting pushed back. Total well balanced. 75% of the master money's on the over. Georgia State, Mississippi, again, heavily Georgia State, 80% plus. Come back for that one later. Eastern Michigan, Texas State, we're balanced. We have another big bet game. Alabama, Florida State. Alabama, 83% of the money, 61% of the master money, but it's very insignificant volume. chunk at 13.5 a few days ago. Plus 14 a little bit yesterday. Plus 13.5 a month ago from a solid player in the openers. So that's what would have knocked it down to the 13s, and yeah, the 11 was a long time ago. So House definitely needs Florida State, but there's not the master money to push that into a play. Just the one so far, Ohio State. And Texas A&M, nothing of note there. Rice, 75%. Nothing, a big volume. Missouri State is friendless. All the money is USC there. Come back for that later. LSU Clemson, come back later. Not a lot of volume on that just yet. I know that one should pick up. California, Oregon State, similar. In the added games, West Virginia is 82% against Robert Morris, which is 67% of the master money. Plus 38. Plus 38. Who's at the minus 38? Interesting. I think that's just a flood of money's gotten that to 40. Plus 40 might be the play there. Nothing else of significance that I can see on the early games. Check if there's any first half. Again, Texas getting bet heavily. The under's getting bet heavily. Northwestern's first half's getting bet heavily. What else we got? Let's see. I don't know if there's any questions or anything. I think I'm going to change the format on this. I'm thinking about doing a few different things. Try and make it a little bit more interactive. Pause there, that. Just seeing if there's anything else on the board here. Got some tennis, but nothing really standing out. See if there's any early baseball. Braves, they got the lead up after we played them at plus 160, plus 165, 70. Got it up 1-0. Couldn't hold on. Could have cashed out, I guess. Baseball, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I'll be back before then. Volume small, nothing of note. One is popping up right now. Padres Twins. 68% of the money's on the Padres, 82% of the master money's on the Twins. That's at plus 45 and 50, which doesn't look like it exists anymore. Slightly on the Angels. That looks like it's it for now. Yeah, just watching the bets coming in. Texas money's just charging, but every time you get the Texas money's coming in fast and furious. Nothing else changing. Barter just got a decent bet. All right, maybe I'll come back later on and call some of these. Oh, that's a big bet on Ohio State. 30K. Yeah, still holding up. Ohio State's the play of the day. All right, cheers. Good luck, and I'll be back again probably in 3-4 hours. Cheers.